Hi and welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, and I can't wait to bring you to some great restaurants today. We're headed to Vince's Pizza. It's in Beloit, and they have some amazing Italian food. You are not gonna wanna miss it. And then afterwards, we're headed to Hail Mary Sports Grill, and that's a new place downtown that you're gonna wanna check out because it's a great spot for some great food and of course to watch some sports. It's all on your guide to the best restaurants in town, so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to go coming up on the Restaurant Show. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you're in the Beloit area, or if you're not, worth the drive, because we are going to talk to you about some fabulous pasta dishes today that you're not going to want to miss. I'm here at Vince's Pizzeria and Restaurant in Beloit, and joined by the owners. I've got Piera and Fabrizio in front of me, with me. How are you?
Hi, good.
I'm great. How could I not be? Look at this food. You guys have amazing food. So we're going to talk about some dishes today that are prepared already. Fabrizio is going to get started in preparing a dish for us. So what is this that we're preparing today?
I'm going to make the pasta sofia with the shrimp, and I'll let you talk to my wife.
Yeah, you're the chef
everything.
extraordinaire, and this is the mastermind that is joining us as well now. So we started out with some ingredients. I see obviously some fresh mushrooms going in.
Mushrooms, asparagus.
And some of this stuff they prepared in advance, of course, just time-wise,
Right.
but the asparagus is going in. I love a good fresh green asparagus.
Oh,
you know, I think that's unusual to have asparagus in pasta. I don't see that often.
No, but you know, it brings a lot of great food.
I love asparagus. I do too.
Bacon.
Yeah, in Italy it's pretty popular.
It is,
I love it.
okay.
Yeah.
So just us American folks maybe don't use it as much in pasta, but I love the idea because yeah, it's such a good flavorful thing to eat, and it's so nice and green. And you got some other veggies that we're adding too. So
Yep, some
a little bit of
onions
chopped
and
diced onions.
It's nice, have the flavors combine and
So don't
saute.
worry, it's not just pasta. You can totally count this as
Right.
vegetables.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't worry.
Yeah. And now we're adding the shrimp to
Okay.
get that going.
So again, this is called the pasta sofia, and you can get it more than just one way, right?
You can have the option of choosing chicken,
Okay.
and it's prepared the same way, so you saute the chicken like that, and then yes, and
Yeah.
then the linguine.
Look at the flip. I love that pro.
I could never. My food ends up flying off the pan.
Yeah.
And then we have.
That'll be the next one. We'll have you try and flip, and then
Yeah.
we'll do it off camera first.
Right.
See how it goes.
Exactly. Let me practice. And then we cook it in a white creamy sauce, and it's like an Alfredo, not
Little light.
Yeah, it's a little lighter because Alfredo has more of a strong garlic taste.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is just a lighter creamy sauce.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, while that's cooking, we'll talk about some of the other things here. Do a little taste testing, because you know that's my favorite part. But I want to talk a little bit about the calzones on the menu. Okay, first of all, if you haven't been out here yet, these guys have a huge menu. It's really impressive. And calzones, of course, are a fabulous Italian specialty. So let's talk about this one. And do not adjust your TV sets. This really is the size of the calzone. I mean, this is what you get when you order.
Yes, yeah, it's
It's a big
full,
guy.
Yeah, you'll be full eating.
So I'm gonna give it a try. Now, what is this one here? That I'm
This
gonna try?
one has Italian beef because I always choose what I like.
Okay, so this is Pierre's favorite.
Yes, just plain Italian beef, and then we also include cheddar and mozzarella.
I don't even know where to begin. It's almost like intimidating. It's awesome.
So a lot of people just grab it like
Yeah.
a sandwich and eat it that way.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yes.
And we serve it with the marinara. A lot of folks, and they know who they are, love it with
So you
au
dip?
jus. Yeah.
Oh, au jus is an option. Yeah. Okay. Now you guys have more than just this one option for calzones, right?
Yes, you can get it with ham or any regular, sausage or just cheese and mushrooms. I know, I like it. And we also have pizza
Speechless.
balls. Yeah.
Also because my mouth's full, but it's incredible.
And we also have pizza balls. And they look exactly like that, but it has mozzarella cheese, pizza sauce, and then whatever top. It's like a big pizza pocket.
Oh, yeah. Like a huge pocket. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a great idea. So you can kind of build your own and do your own thing, but
Yes, if you want it to sell veggie or meat or even just cheese.
wow,
Perfect.
I recommend that one. You should just name that one the Piera favorite.
Yeah.
The Piera calzone, because it's awesome. Okay, the other things I want to talk about are, now you have a kids menu. This is a very family-friendly restaurant.
Yes. Yep. We have. I mean, we pretty much cover all the basics with the kids.
Yeah.
We have our
What kids
spaghetti.
doesn't love spaghetti, right?
Exactly.
This is quite the mound, too.
It is. It is. A lot of adults order it too.
Yeah.
So,
Kids spaghetti right there.
yep. And they have their choice of also mazzocchioli.
Kiddos, I'll give you a taste test so you can tell mom and dad if it's good or not before you even order it. Okay.
Yep. And we also have like it's corn dog bites. It's good. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Those kiddos are getting spoiled.
I know.
Okay. So you got a lot of great kid menu items. I want to make sure that we talk about desserts before Fabrizio is finished preparing his dish. Now this is what dessert am I holding?
That is our new lemon jello tort.
Oh my god.
And it's so, I'm not a big fan of lemon flavored dessert, but that it's not so strong, it's subtle, and it has that white like chocolate shavings on top.
So it even passes the Piera stamp of approval?
Yes.
All right.
It's almost layered like a tiramisu.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of light.
Yeah.
I was expecting like really, really rich and heavy.
Yeah, because
It's not
lemon
overwhelming.
jello, and lemon jello is very strong.
And you're right, the lemon flavor is not like overbearing.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I know my husband brought it home and he's like, try this, it's so good. And I'm like, lemon dessert, and I'm like, try it.
Now you do.
Probably one of my favorites.
Awesome. That's good. You have other really good desserts too, so.
Yep, we have the regular, coffee tiramisu. We have a chocolate lemon spoon. So if you love chocolate, that's your cake.
There you go.
Yeah, it has all different layers of different types of chocolate fudge, chocolate sponge cake.
I know some chocolate lovers out there that would go for that as well. But.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're plating this up, and look how good that looks. Oh my gosh, with the Alfredo. That is gorgeous.
Yep.
I love it.
Mushrooms.
It's beautiful. I mean, that you never asked. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta get a fresh fork though, because we gotta get it, make sure our flavors aren't mingling too much here. I'll get a corner, it's not too hot. And I'm gonna make sure and get one of these pieces of asparagus in there. Okay, this is called the
Pasta Sofia.
Sophia. Perfect. You guys are the best. We're at Vince's in Beloit. We'll be right back with more Restaurant Show. Hey, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Joining us now, we have Ryan from the Red Zone. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Glad to have you. So we're going to talk about some craft beer, but first, let's talk about the chicken Philly.
Okay.
A delicious sandwich you guys do. So tell me a little bit about this sandwich and what's different about it.
All right, well, it's got a couple different things. You take the basic idea of a Philly with your meat, onions, peppers, cheese and stuff. What we do, we start with a 7-inch hoagie roll. We'll take a garlic aioli mayo, put that on nice and thick, give it a bunch of good flavor. You can kind of see the garlic right in there as you look.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got some bits and pieces. I love mayonnaise on sandwiches. I'm a big condiment fan.
We're going to throw in quite a bit of cheese. Put the chicken over top so that the cheese starts to melt. You want to get that hot chicken on there so that it goes from there.
Get a nice melty hot sandwich.
Then you get the red pepper, green pepper, and onion mix.
So good. Look at this. Love it.
Nice and big.
Ooh, lots of veggies go on this sandwich. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then we're going to throw some French fries on the side to give it a nice, nice plated look.
Yes.
There we go.
Your pickles. This is an awesome sandwich if you haven't been down to the Red Zone lately. You guys have some amazing sandwiches. Big menu.
Yep.
I'm always impressed with the size of your menu because sometimes I forget how much is on there because I have my little go-to favorites, but you guys have a huge, huge menu. And you guys do a lot of different sides as options, right?
Yep.
So you can get fries if you want. Or what else?
My favorite, tater tots. I don't think you can ever go wrong with tater tots. Pub chips, which is the deep fried kettle chip style.
Okay.
We have sweet potato fries and sweet potato tots. Potato salad.
Sweet potato tots.
Yep.
I did not know you had that.
Yep. We bring them out for specials and stuff like that. But if you ask for them, you can get them. Potato salad, if you want something non-potato based. There's low-fat cottage cheese and coleslaw. And we're working on developing some other things to bring along as well. But
I gotta try the sweet potato tots now next time.
Oh,
that's
yes.
great. Okay, I love it. So that's the beautiful, I'm losing fries here. gorgeous sandwich, chicken Philly, lots of delicious veggies go on top of that, melted cheddar, the whole thing. So that's great. Now, craft beer. Let's talk a little bit about your beer selection. So, you know, this is maybe something we haven't talked a whole lot about in the past, or at least you haven't had the show off the row of beer. So, talk to us a little bit about this. And are these mostly regional beers, or what do you have?
We try to find a good combination. I mean, if you just look at the beers we have here, we have 3 from Wisconsin, 1 from California, 1 from Oregon, 1 from New York, and 1 from Indiana. So we try to balance out a lot of local flavor, but you know, expand beyond that and bring some national brands and even international brands as well to kind of round out the portfolio.
So you can do like a beer tour of all the different locations. I love it. So that's great. And let's talk a little bit about variety in terms of like flavors and styles and things of that nature.
Yeah, that's another thing. Along with having local beers, you're going to have your standards like Spotted Cow from New Glarus.
Sure.
A lot of people have. We also right here have the Fat Squirrel from New Glarus, which is a English style nut brown ale. Then you're going to go into another local, which the Lake Louis Warp Speed Scotch Ale. Both of those are going to be a little more malty, a little more sweet flavors.
Scotch ale. I got to look at this one. Let me see the label on
that's
this
good
one.
stuff.
The Lake Louis. I have not had that one. Okay.
Made right in Arena, Wisconsin. Then you have Central Waters, their Wisconsin Red. Still going to have a lot of maltiness to it with a little bit of hoppiness to it. Then you get into some other flavors like this Anderson Valley here is a sour beer that's got a little bit of a saltiness towards the end.
Okay, where's this one? Was this Anderson
That's out
Valley?
of California.
Okay, neat. Highway 128. I love it. So
Then you got some other stuff. Gumball Head is a pretty strong beer from Muncie, Indiana, and it is a wheat ale with a lot of hoppiness to it. So you can go from a malty side to a hoppy side to anything in between, and give people what they want, because there's a lot of different palates and a lot of people choosing to do different things with beer.
yeah, and you know your stuff.
I try my best.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Very good. And so in addition to that, so you can get all these different beers, and I didn't realize, I guess, that you had such a wide variety of bottled beer, so that's nice to know. And all different kinds. And then for folks, okay, so we've talked food, and if you haven't been over there, such great food.
Thank you.
Love your let's talk about your portions. Not only do you have a big menu, but you have big portions. All your food is like, oh my gosh, sometimes it's a meal and a half, sometimes it's not, sometimes you eat the whole thing, don't tell anyone. But sometimes you have a lot of leftovers too, because the portions over there are great and the prices are really good. But you also rent out your space. So like for holidays and things, I mean, what kinds of things can you do?
You know, we have the concert venue side, so we can fit up to 300 people there. Or if you want to be a smaller group, we can find a spot for you in our main area. You know, we can do all sorts of buffet foods. We can do a little more catered stuff for you if that's what you want to do. If you want to buy certain types of beer barrels or anything like that, or just anything you want, we're able to cater the experience to what you want and what you like.
So kind of anything goes. You don't have like a set thing that you have to do. You can either do buffet, you can have certain dishes made, you can have all different kinds of things. So that's really nice to know if you're wanting to have a little holiday shindig, or maybe bring your office folks over, or you get a big group together for sports, or you know, whatever it is. So that's neat. And one question that I get sometimes about being over at Red Zone is, you know, you are in a busy area. So talk to me a little bit about parking.
Well, during the day, it's primarily street parking, but after 5 p.m., you can use the Madison Property Management lots. We have an agreement with them. There's a lot immediately to the east of us, and then to the north of their building as well. And then after 6 p.m. and all weekend, you can utilize the budget bicycle lots, which all those lots combined give us over 100 parking stalls in the immediate area that people can use. And like I said, it's the Madison Property Management lots after 5, and budget bicycle after 6. So there's quite a wide variety you can park in.
And they're all this, like, it maybe sounds like you gotta walk, that you don't. It's like right there. It could be your parking lot. It's just, they're right there. So that's nice.
One you have to cross the street for, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know that, but I've used the budget lot a couple times, but that's great. So lots of great parking, great food, bottled beer, and holiday stuff. You can go rent out a space, get some things catered, go see Ryan over at the Red Zone, check him out for some awesome food this season, and stick around for more restaurant show right after this. Stick around, because after the break, Hail Mary's Sports Grill will be here on the restaurant show.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. There is a new kid on the block in downtown Madison, and it's Hail Mary Sports Grill. And I'm joined now by head chef Alex Theo. How are you, Alex?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. We're so glad to have you, and you're making one of my favorites, the Reuben, I see.
Yes.
But let's talk a little bit about burgers first, because I see you're going to make a burger, and this is the spicy burger, am I
Yes.
right? Okay. So where do you get the beef for the burgers from?
We get it from Lindsay Foods out of
Okay.
Milwaukee.
Sure.
They source their beef all around the Midwest, and it's really good quality beef.
Okay.
Really tasty.
Lindsay
and,
Foods.
yeah, I'm sure once you get a bite of this, you'll really like it.
Let's get
So,
started. You want to throw that on the,
Yeah, yeah.
frying pan for us?
Throw this on here.
There you go. It sizzles away.
Sizzles, it's a good sound.
So this is called the spicy burger, what you're making right now,
Yes.
and obviously you're using some sort of peppers to spice it up. So
Yes.
what exactly are you using?
We actually pickle our own peppers for this. We have
kidding.
mix of serrano, jalapeno, and then red onions that we toss in and let marinate in this pickle brine.
Wow.
And it really, really gives it a good flavor, good crunch, and
Wow.
that spice you'll taste come through.
They marinate all together.
Yeah, we
Wow.
just throw it into one big bucket and just let them work with each other there. So.
All right,
Yeah.
that's cool. And then let's talk a little bit while that's cooking, because I want to make sure that you get a chance to talk about anything special that you have going on for football season, because that's coming up.
Football season we've been waiting for. So once that comes around, we're gonna have a lot of promotions going on. We're gonna have Wing Wednesday, which is one that's already starting to take off.
Sure.
We have tons of barbecue sauces that we make in-house.
Really?
Yeah, we actually work with our good friends over at Gale & Brosius Chocolates on Atwood Avenue to get some chocolate powder, and we turned that into a chocolate barbecue sauce almost.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it really, really, like, it is delicious.
Sold. You sold me
Yeah.
on chocolate there.
Yep.
So you are in downtown Madison, or maybe just kind of northeast off of East Washington. You want to kind of describe to folks exactly how to find you?
Yeah, if you're coming down from the Capitol, we'll be on your right-hand side, right on the corner of East Washington and Hancock.
Okay.
It's a big old church, can't miss it.
Thus the name Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, there's a
There
little
we
pun,
go.
little play
All
on
right,
words.
little play on
there,
words.
so.
Good, good.
Yep.
How's the burger come? How long do you cook it on each side?
I'd like to go about 3 minutes on each side,
All right.
just to get that good crunch going.
There you go. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
And
looking beautiful already.
We actually happen to have an already prepared
Yes.
version of this.
Yes, we do.
And did you want to add some of the ingredients to this? Does that need to
Yeah.
happen, or is it all set to go?
Well, what we do in the restaurant, we take our pickled pepper blends.
Okay.
We throw that right on top.
And you do that while you're cooking it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We just, right when it starts to get good and brown, we throw that on. And then to cut the heat of the peppers a little bit,
Okay.
we throw on the blue cheese.
Ooh, nice.
To get that a good and melted, we like to
Yeah.
kind of toss a little water on there.
Okay.
And then cover it so that
Ooh.
cheese really melts and
Yeah.
binds together with everything that's on the burger.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
Very nice. So you add all that while you're cooking, and
Yep.
then you just put it on the bun and
Put
then
it on there. We got a really good brioche bun.
brioche. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm gonna give this a try here.
Please do.
Here we go. This is the spicy burger, so we may have to cut to commercial early. No, I'm just kidding.
And that blue cheese will really help
Oh my
mild
God.
down the peppers a little bit. So,
That is delicious.
well, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
It's been pretty popular. A lot of people buying it. So.
I'm normally the type of person who needs to add ketchup to every burger.
Yeah.
That does not need it though. That is
All right.
really good.
Glad you like
Good
it.
work on that.
Thank
Good
you.
work on
thank
that.
you.
So, obviously we're still cooking the burger, but you
Yes.
also have a really great Reuben. Tell us a little bit about
Yes,
that.
our Reuben is incredible. It's a little bit not your average Reuben.
Not your average Reuben.
Not
all
your
right.
average Reuben. What we do is we take the corned beef
Mm-hmm.
and we actually put it in a big pan and fill it the bottom with orange juice. Is what people don't really see. We put a lot of orange juice down there, and then we get a lot of garlic and even some Cajun seasoning to really set it
Wow.
off in there. And then we let that cook for a good 8 hours, and it just is really, really pull apart, really delicious.
So is that pretty typical to cook it in orange juice?
No, I don't think it is.
Wow, how did you
Yeah.
come up with that idea?
We are the other chef, Malik, that I work with at Hail Mary. He came up with it, and we tried it out, and it worked so well that we just decided to keep going with it.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Well, why don't we plate up this this burger?
Yes, absolutely.
And so we can get started on that, on the Reuben. And I'm going to grab the already done Reuben. And do you typically cut these diagonally or
yeah,
straight
we like
across?
to give the old cut through.
There you go. I'll let you handle that.
Sure.
You don't want to put a knife in my hands.
Let's see there. There we go. There you go.
So that is the Reuben. Look at that. These beautiful layers right there. That's excellent. What typically do you serve with your sandwiches?
We usually have really good in-house fries that we make.
Okay.
That we use dry rub, actually, that we
Wow.
season them with, and it's really good. It gives really good crunch to it, and really sets it off.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. You want to go ahead and put that up on the grill
Absolutely.
here, and we can kind of see how that looks when at least when it's getting started.
Sure.
Well, I want to make sure that I do this. I let you have a chance to talk about this. Do you have any weekly promotions that you want to talk about real quick while I take a big bite here?
Yeah, we have something every day. Every day of the week we'll have something. Like I said, we have Wing Wednesdays. Fridays we have come in and build your own flatbread pizzas.
Oh wow, okay.
We already have a few flatbread pizzas that we make that are really good, but if you think you can come up with something better yourself, you're more than welcome to try it
Wow.
out. So.
Wow. I'm sold. I'll see you tomorrow. No, I'll see you tonight. How's that sound?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, this has been Alex Theo, head chef over at Hail Mary Sports Grill. Alex, thank you so much for being here and sharing
Thanks
your
for having
wonderful
us.
food.
Thank you.
And don't go away. There is more restaurant show coming up right after the break, so stick around.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's restaurant show. I had a ton of fun with you checking out all these great local restaurants. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, reminding you that life is too short to eat average.